Here we go, HAMMERFEST Day 2, and I'm with Attica Rage. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, very good.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. good.
A bit rough.
A little bit
A bit rough this morning.
A bit too much drink last night?
And this morning.
We were allowed because we'd done our show, so it was
Excellent. So how did the performance go down?
Went really well. Crowd were brilliant.
yeah.
Crowd really seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's good. When we played, we saw the house lights coming on. We could see the people out front and right to the very back as well. And they're all getting involved and enjoying it. So, and it makes us play better.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate burst, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Can't beat it.
without a doubt. Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's talk about obviously your brand new album, 88 Miles an Hour. How is that? How have you sort of developed on, obviously, from your first EP, which was Ruin Nation, back in 2008?
Yeah.
Yeah. How have you grown as a band musically? Have you found that you've still got that same input, or have you sort of?
I'd say the sound has changed, you know. Where also there's a new member, Collins, come in, so that's brought a freshness and different influences. So when we're writing or jamming ideas, you know, it's a new vibe. It's different for us, but I definitely think we've got stronger with each album because we're gelling when we're playing on stage at the gigs, you know. So I think that shows, because we've done the drums and the bass live. We recorded them live. We played live, and they were done in 2 days, you know. So
2 days. 2 days.
well done, chaps.
Yeah, thank you all.
I think so songwriting's improved as well. I mean, obviously, the more you do something, the better you get. So, like performance, you know, we're better musicians, and also the songwriting. We've spent more time, you know, really working on the songs and arranging and things.
So when it comes to actually writing the material, do all of you guys get involved, or does it fall down to a particular member?
We all kind of write.
Yeah.
We all write individually, and then sort of bring it to the table and work on it in rehearsals. So, it's just
just all depends. Yeah, it depends on the songs and what comes out first. And there's no specific order of I mean, I'm the one that comes out with the lovely wee ballads.
I'm the one that comes up with 2 bits and then takes it in and tells them to finish it.
Yeah. And some sort of weird, and then you just go do a drum thing like that. Okay.
That's my bit. See you later.
Richie, deal with it.
So when it comes to communication, because we speak to a few bands where they live in completely different parts, or quite a few miles away from each other. Is that the same for you guys? Is it sort of like telephone, emails, then get together?
Kind of. I mean, we're based in Glasgow, but none of us actually live in Glasgow.
Yeah, Glasgow's in the middle of where we all actually stay. So a lot of emails and stuff.
That's the base. It's the centre.
Yeah.
It's the centre.
That's HQ.
I live in Banjo country in Ayrshire, so we still have canoes. No electricity, anything like that, you know. Horse carts. Yeah.
He's not even lying.
Yeah. but yeah, basically we all get together. You know. It's central points in Glasgow.
That's where all the pubs are.
Have a drink, get together, freshen tunes out. Have you, obviously, since like 2008, you got quite a solid following as well. Does it really get to, like, for example, this weekend you did your performance, you managed to look out, you see people actually singing along to your music. Is that something that really, really stokes you?
Yeah.
It's quite surreal as well. I mean, we've got a lot of die-hard fans, you know, that have been coming to see us for a long time, so you kind of know what to expect from them. But yeah, there's nothing. I don't think nothing better than seeing like people that you don't know, even, you know, that are singing along.
Faces.
Or even just getting into it.
The only thing is, you can guarantee that the people that we've known for years that come to all the gigs that bought the first album to the last album, they will judge us on that performance. They want to hear exactly, so we make sure every time that we're playing it has to be top notch,
can't be lazy.
or else they'll slag us off. Let's go, Richie, what was that all about, you know?
Do you ever get banter from the fans as well? If they've heard something which hasn't gone quite right, you ever get like someone shouting in you, what the hell was that? That's,
Not live, maybe afterwards somebody might say what happened at this song or that song, but
You want to heckle a Glasgow band? There's a difference there. Bring it on.
I've got to keep my shins where they are. So the name of the band, who came up with that one? Was that a joint? Or was there a meaning behind it?
you were there.
It's a name that's obviously we've had the name for just for a while, and it's stuck. It was a sort of covers thing that I did years back, and because we had the recognition of the name, we thought when John and I started getting back together again, we thought make a good go of it again. You go through which every band does. You go through the name of a band.
Yeah.
I thought stuff like, why don't we just stick with what we had in the early days, or my early days, back in 1942, and it stuck, but it's actually paid off well because it's a good strong name. There's nothing really political about it and all the rest. It's a good strong name, and it's great for a logo. You get 2 A's, you can play around with it. That was all the reasons as well, and believe it or not, some of the old fogies from the old days have logged back in and signed up to our Facebook. They are about 90. My grand's one of them.
So who come up with the artwork, the actual band logo? Did you have was it a friend that designed it for you, or was it?
It's kind of gone through stages. I mean, Richie designed this original version of the sort of skull.
Yeah, the main actual.
When it came to recording our first album, Ruination, we wanted it, to really do something with the artwork and do something with the skull and sort of brand it almost. We actually got Joe Pitano, the artist who's most famous for doing the Motorhead skull, and all the different versions of it. And we got in contact with him, asked him if he could revamp our existing one, and we went ahead with it. So we got some really good album artwork for it. And then it was just taken from there, still use the skull. The new album's got a kind of biker skeleton thing going on for the album cover.
But it's one of those things where you can play with it so much. You can do like the Eddie, the Eddie Iron Maiden classic. They are the iconic one for that idea.
And also, it is the kind of visual focus of the band. And we've got now there's so many people with actual tattoos of the logo on their body. It's like crazy.
And feel free, all your listeners, feel free to get an Attica tattoo. We'll put it on our side. You'll join the many of 5. No.
It's in double figures now.
Double figures, worldwide.
And my grand's got one. Sorry.
Has anyone sent any photographs in of the band tattoo in a place where you suddenly thought, oof, really?
No, but we will come out.
That's the next challenge.
What you mean apart from this one? Sorry. Doesn't happen visually, did it? No. Oddly enough.
So, obviously, HAMMERFEST this weekend. What have you guys got lined up for the rest of 2013? Some stuff you can talk about, and obviously, I know there's probably things you can't really discuss.
There's a few things in the pipeline that we can't reveal yet, so we're just waiting for confirmation, or they go ahead from the promoters to announce stuff. We've got some summer bookings and plans for plans for our support tour, hopefully. Again, just waiting for that to be kind of confirmed. And then we'll hopefully get some of our own shows as well, some headline gigs.
The one thing we can mention, of course, we are going a worldwide tour with Metallica.
Don't, Lars will sue you.
Oh God! Okay, recant, bring it back.
Sorry, Lars,
we love you.
They're only sue you because they know you're better than what they are. You're going to bring the crowd in.
That's a beer, okay?
There's as you're talking about Metallica, there's one question which we do like to ask, and it's called what we class as the ultimate band fantasy. So, if you guys could play any venue, any location in the world, you were headlining, who would you have supporting you, and where would it be?
Jeez, okay.
Madison Square Garden, Tool.
Nice choice.
cool, honestly. Yeah.
I'd love to play the Whiskey A Go Go with Van Halen. That would be dream come true material.
Sammy Hagar.
Oh, rough.
David Lee Roth.
Rough.
Sammy Hagar.
I love the Hagar era. I like my cheesy 80s stuff, but Van Halen was David Lee Roth fronting the band, you know. So that'd be mine.
Edinburgh Castle, the Proclaimers.
on Hogmanay. For me, it would have to be. I'd like to play the Glasgow Barrowlands. I mean, I think for that, it's obviously a home town, but it's also a legendary venue. And
The Barrowlands, it's like
That would be a
the
special-
old Glasgow Apollo. If the Glasgow Apollo was still about, the Barrowlands took over that
special
mantle.
moment to do that. So that's a wish for the future. As for a sport band, well, I don't know. Motorhead, Ozzy, Maiden,
AC/DC,
Justin
Guns,
Bieber. We've all got the Beaver fever.
One of the things we especially down across Wales and South England, a lot of venues are closing down. Have you noticed that sort of effect on Glasgow? Glasgow are losing a lot of respectable venues as well, where especially ensemble bands would make their first footing into the industry as well.
Glasgow's, touch wood, of course, but Glasgow and Scotland in general, Glasgow and Edinburgh, the venues are still.
There's a lot of venues.
Yeah, they're still vivid. They're still getting the bands in. It's still a good place.
It's also, I mean, there's a lot of promoters are going as well. I mean, what we find from touring around England and things is that you find a lot of people sort of talking about the lack of a good rock promoter in their town or city. So I think as well as some venues closing down, it's also especially for kind of hard rock and heavy sort of music and metal and things, lack of promoters is a big problem.
It's become a tough industry in the last couple of years, especially losing Roadrunner Records sort of going as well, which was a major label. There's been other things sort of venues are just closing down left, right, and centre. So.
Yeah, it's a really hard time. I mean, we're thinking of like HMV closing down.
Exactly.
Like the Roadrunner. So there's been so many closures. It's the sign of the times, really.
Yeah.
But it can only get better.
That's it.
Let's hope so.
Many guys, thank you so much for taking time. I know you've got a hell of a schedule. Hopefully we will catch you on the road somewhere in 2013 in one of the not named sort of venues at the moment. So we'll be keeping our eyes out.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled.
Madison Square Garden, there we go. Nice one.
Thank you very much.
No, appreciate that. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.